live.
What's up, yo? How y'all doing? What's up? What's good? It's here, Blue Motherfucking Monday, on a late Monday. Straight, letting y'all my people know. Thanks for putting up with my lateness for the last couple of weeks, folks. It's just been multitasking, and as one of those dudes who don't really do the multitasking thing too tough, I'm not that good at it, and I need help. So I need help, and yeah, folks, just understand when I do my business card big up stuff, that's usually like once a month, maybe like once every 2 months, because now I'm being hit with people from international, and I got to talk to my team before I jump into that international, because I'm still trying to show love to my local, my fams, Toronto, all them businesses like Brims. That's coming up just now. We're going to have you an interview with Brims. You know what I'm saying? Blue Motherfucking Monday. We ain't got our guest Brims. And anybody who knows about local Toronto, two two big guys and two black guys. You know what I mean? Y'all know about them thing there, then y'all would know. The kiosk from way back in the day at Eaton Center. So, we already did one to start the year. You know what I mean? Big exclusive international. Shout out to 100 Miles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to MMR for linking that up. And now MMR is coming through again with another one. Huge. Right now, I'm amped up, folks. I got me a show with that boy. His name is Junk. All right, folks. I got a show with the man, and his name is Junk. So I'm on that bill. Julian Broderick's on that bill. John Basement's on that bill. Marcus Casper is on that bill. And the Stone Giant family's definitely rocking it out as the sub-headliners to the headliner, Mr. Junk. So yeah, you should be seeing some promo dropping on my YouTube right now. Some on D2E, some on Nikki Victoria, some on MMRs. It should be somewhere where you guys can see it. So feel free. Feel free, all right? Feel free. That's what's up, folks. Feel free, because right now, like I said, I'm into shit very simple. I'm trying to keep shit simple. You know what I'm saying? Very, very simple. And being that I am the vice president of Six Dot, there's times where I get options that I could do shit. So since this is a live and it's a Blue Motherfucking Monday live, and I think it's exactly a month from now, we'll be rocking it out at the Smoke Star Barbecue Shop, hitting that stage heavy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come through. But there's more than one date, folks. It is a tour. It is a tour. How about Hamilton? Everybody from Hamilton, all my fans in Hamilton, how y'all doing? I want to give y'all a slap, but I can't because I'm still banned from the city. But I gotta give a shout out to the Puff Pass Toy Drive that had me on the show. They took the chance to bring the Robin Hood in the Robin Hood. Anyways, shout out to that. Stone Giants is holding it down. They're doing their thing. Six Dot. Anybody who knows us well known for the last 2 Julys, we have knocked it out with the LLJC, right? And we're doing it again. And this year we're looking for those people because the kids were hungry last year a little bit. I mean, like, we did feed them. We really did. But we got more kids than we expected, just like the year before. And kudos and thank you to all you parents who brought your children out. Real shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? Without y'all, there wouldn't be an us going down the road. And without us, your kids are going to be listening to trash music and other bullshit. And you need a little Six Dot and a little D2E in your life. Just a little bit. Because a big Blue Motherfucking Monday, and there's a whole leap of shit I want to get off my motherfucking chest. Yeah, a whole heap of shit to get off my chest. I could cold. But before I do all that, shout outs to Pinky Lines. You know what I mean? Little shorties out there in Jamaica doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? First time out there as a baby. Shout out to her daughter, Jazzy Ryan, Jazzy Events. Holla, holla, holla. If you ever need a birthday party outfit for your daughter or son, or you need some custom gears, you holler at Pinky Lou Designs. Yeah, so she's in Jamaica with the youth. Bless ups. Hi, I recognize. So if you guys are tuning in on the YouTube, thank you. Hi. Moving on. Hey, Rasta, can I ask you a
What's
question?
up? What up? What
Let
up?
me
Where
ask
y'all
you a
going?
question. Let me ask you a question real quick. Have you been watching the news lately?
On what?
Well, I'm just saying the news lately has been talking about All right, people, please understand when I say this out loud. I am only asking Rasta if he's watched the news because I want to make sure it's fair to everybody. Okay, everybody, it's fair.
What are you talking about? What about the news?
Well, what's going on right now is I already warned folks what was happening in Paris, right? Like Paris is on a complete fucking war tear. It's civil bullshit
Mhm.
popping against the Govy over there. They're on some fuck shit. So yeah, that's what's popping over there. But what I'm seeing right now and what I'm hearing right now are two different things right now. What I'm seeing right now via internet is that we, the hip hop community, are going to be bombarded with other folks who are going to feel like to themselves they can get involved because anybody and their mama can do this. And this here, what I'm talking about, folks, that you all need to understand, because I'm trying to keep those who know what I'm talking about able to go ham in the fucking comments and shit. But I had to bring this to my Blue Motherfucking Monday because the way I'm looking at the game right now, currently, I'm sorry for you karaoke boys. I'm sorry for you karaoke girls. Because guess what just happened just recently over the motherfucking weekend that I just found out to make it even worse? Spotify, Apple, Title, even though Title's been paying people a fair amount, and I ain't gonna front. You are now gonna get 1 cent, 1 full cent for every stream. So, like my man Dame Dash said, Snoop Dogg is pulling in 40 billion streams a day. That only makes
Mhm.
him get $40,000. So now with Snoop Dogg himself getting 1 cent for that billion, if I'm doing the math correctly, wouldn't that put him up as a half a millionaire? Right? If the math is correct, right? He's at a half a mil right there. 40 billion, 1 cent, half a millionaire.
Mhm.
You kids do the math. Okay, kids? You guys do the math. Me personally, I'm upset with the whole thing because now the art of artist development is going to be either A, some stupid label telling you about yesteryear bullshit and how you should follow the greats. And like Dave Chappelle said to the man who tried to put him in a dress, it's been done already. It's kind of hack, ain't it? It's a hack, ain't it? It's a hacky type of vibe already. Somebody else has done it. Go write something funny and I'll say it. So, kids, why I'm upset with this whole thing is because before the record label would give the opportunity to those people in their employment to still develop local artists, go out for international artists, right? What the record labels and the Govvies all done, right? Really and truthfully, is pretty much applied pressure to all the real backpack, real hip hoppers. Not you fucking rappers. Okay? That's why I'm not doing the slaps. I'm making sure you understand slaps are a good thing on this show. So some of y'all rappers need to understand if you don't get a slap after I big you up, that's the reality part. See? And if you're getting slaps before I even mention your name, I mention the song title of your song. I mention the album name. I mention the single. I'm talking about you're fucking performing live this coming week. Then you can understand why I'm looking at people right now that anybody and their mama becomes a rapper tomorrow, today, because yesterday the government said you're getting 1 penny for every sound somebody decides to stream from your ass. So anybody and their mama becomes a rapper. You know what, you baby mamas there, you young baby mamas, go find yourself a recorder real quick and go record your child. Okay, and then go upload that on some of these fucking platforms. So by the time the child turns 600 days, that's 365 days plus whatever days I'm missing from that day, from their 3 years old. You know that child will be sitting on almost $300,000. Okay, some of y'all fucking women out there that have been abusing the baby bonus to the child turn 18, this would be a good move for you now. You can cover it up as, you know, logistically controlling your child's environment. Okay, you can run it like that if you want. But in all reality, I'm talking about all my freestylers, all my break dancers, all my graffiti artists. How do y'all feel about this? Like, they never gave us a fucking platform that we can seriously control our destiny. There is nowhere for you to go in Canada to get any reparation, because even if you got a fucking song that's number one in Toronto and number one in Vancouver, number one in fucking Nova Scotia, I'm sorry, Drake is gonna come along and knock you down to 9. It's just reality. And then all his little bougie friends who can afford to fucking pay the DJ and the program director. That's what's been going on for years. So you guys are arguing about pennies that you guys are not making because you guys want to get it from the streams. And what I don't understand is what's so important about a fucking stream if your so-called voice is your actual tool. Jah gave you that voice. And if you're supposed to sing in church and take church and go around the world, if you're supposed to sing in front of the fucking bus stop and someone came along and takes you from the bus stop to a stage to around the world, these were things that built character, that built the artist, that built your fan base, where people can look at you and say, you know what? I remember when you had nobody was following you. And I was one of the first people to like you and subscribe and blase, blase. And I've been here ever since. Why don't none of you fans have that like these fucking old school 80 fucking rappers and 90 rappers and 2000 rappers have it? You know why? Because you guys rather bash people in live time. So you'd rather go on your Instagram and talk shit and act up. You'd rather go on your Twitter and go run your fucking fingers. So the way I'm looking at it, Toronto, I'm glad that the government wants to give you one fucking penny. To all my Canadians that know the penny doesn't exist, you motherfuckers right now need to understand something. I'm not upset because the government is paying us the streams. I'm upset that before we build our own foundation, that we can look towards somebody else that's coming from the camp to lead us getting proper respect, keeping integrity, showing loyalty. It's all out the door because all you got to do is go la 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 and put it on some sort of fucking streaming platform and hope in one day 10 people fucking stream it, and one day 100 people stream it, and then one day 1,000 people stream it, and then one day and one day and one day and one day, and you're comfortably stuck in your fucking home talking shit to people who think you're out here in these streets, singing like you're really bumping in front of a choir, singing and acting like you're really doing shit. My whole problem right now is every fucking time I see a platform being built, every time somebody with a little bit of money comes along, copies, pastes, and then all of a sudden they get sold out and they sell out and it's done. It's over. It's done. There's people out now, right now, trying to build infrastructure for you musicians. And you guys are going to look at their fucking so-called social media page and be like, oh, he only has 400 followers. Oh, he only has 200 followers. Oh, he only has 50 followers. Here's the joke. You've heard me say it last season. I'm going to say it this season. You have 1,000 followers, but none of them will give you $1 when you're in need. N-E-E-D. Yeah, I can spell. N-E-E-D. You fucking dumb ass manipulating son of a bitch. You're up there with the cops with me. Some of you fucking artists. Yeah. So now I'm demanding you to do your job, rapper, because I'm not there to be entertained. If I was there to be entertained, I'd go see a hip hopper. Here's some bars I want to be like, yo, pull up. Oh, what him say? DJ, yo, pull up the man truck right now before you buckle your blood clot. Fire, fire. Wait. Yo, I sound like a yardie. Hold on. Yo. My $50 right now. Run that. DJ, what you deal with, my lad? Me know say you have a little place, but what you want 2 buckle and a bitch? Me send on the bitch right now. You get your buckle later. You see how we moving? No infrastructure, yo. But you're gonna give the chance to the fucking nobody to turn around and talk about, oh yeah, I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Just showing you the comments. So yeah, go on.
Yeah, I understand, but if folks are feeling me like this, show this on my YouTube page, man. I don't
Yo,
care
man,
about
they're feeling you out there, man.
I'm just saying,
Saying
like,
facts and all of that, man.
listen, man. At the end of the day, I'm at this point right now where if you're gonna tell me I can get a penny for every time I open up my fucking mouth, I may keep my mouth shut. Because you know the word priceless? You hear me? priceless. There's no amount of money that's going to change my integrity. Go suck your mother for anybody who thinks better, or come on the live and come and tell the world what you think about I give you that chance. But yeah, man, I'd rather start the beef. I'd rather spit in the wind and said you did it to me. Yeah, I'm that guy. But you're gonna tell me that now I'm gonna watch somebody who's been rapping their ass off for the last 10 years, doing live shows, getting to the point where they're getting to the meet and greets, now getting across Canada, now slowly branching into the American fucking realm. And the only thing you're gonna tell me is that hey, they're on par with Britney Spears and Cardi B and Snoop Dogg because they can get 1 cent a stream. 1 cent a stream. So when you were getting $5 for a goddamn CD, what? Other $4.99 is going to the label, not going towards you. Is that what you're showing me? In a world where cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all this shit is now taking over, are you telling me that these labels that are in current power right now that can go to the government and get that easy parking space grant, that park grant, can easily lock down a motherfucking street
Well,
and have a fucking party?
Loud Army says 30% of a cent.
30% of a cent, eh? Wow.
Mhm.
Loud Army, I like the fact that you're about that fucking. Yo, there's some accountants out there. I love it.
Yeah, damn
I
straight.
love it. I love it. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. Slap that up on the YouTube, 30% for real. But yeah, I'm coming from an era where it was so hard to sell the CD. I'm coming from an era where it was so hard to get people to stay at the party, much less come to the party. Now, you young fucks can't even get people to come to a party. And I'm gonna shout out certain people at MMR who said it. I ain't gonna lie. I love how he said it. What? How the hell are you trying to convince somebody who's been listening to your upcome for however little amount of time, listening to your shit on Spotify, listening to your shit on YouTube, watching all your music videos, and then you decide to sell them a ticket for $25, $40, $50 to hear the same songs? What? The complexity of how simple that is based off the fact there's no infrastructure. There's no infrastructure. None. None. Everybody who's trying to build an infrastructure, salute. And I overstand. Hence why I'm not going to bring up no names, because I don't want no one to turn around and say, oh, why you bring up that name and then bring up this name? And why didn't you bring that name? Well, fuck you. It's BluMuthaFuxIngM0NDAY. No one's paying my motherfucking bills. All right? I love my sponsors, but y'all ain't paying my motherfucking bills right now. All right? Right now, I'm trying to look at the fucking game right now and be like, hey, at the end of the day, you can either get with the fucking people who are in this fucking mess, who are sitting at the grocery store, at the fucking variety store, by your side, or you gonna listen to this motherfucker who's telling you, hey, vote for me, I'm gonna make it better. You're gonna sit there and tell me about Trump and fucking Biden? Really? Listen, folks.
Well, Loud Army says here, they split the subscription 50-50 with the artists, and certain artists are against us too. So it's crazy out here.
Listen, the reason why certain artists are against you because they want to be. You hear me, Loud Army? That's how I'm going to answer your question. The only reason why certain artists can hate you right now is because they're not truly an artist. An artist. Because an artist is about the art, not the guap, not said money. Because when you came out your mama's womb, no one paid your mama. No one paid your dad. No one paid your grandparents. All that shit was done out of passion and love. Okay? Some people were made the other way, but some people say pain is love and love is pain. Good is bad and bad is good. And you figure out the rest when it comes to your own family tree. I'm just saying right now, Loud Army, specifically to your question, Yeah, those artists want to be. Those are the artists that turn around and look at the DJ and blame the DJ because they didn't come to their sound check. Those are the artists that act like they're getting Cardi B money and Snoop Dogg money, but they really, really beg their friend to give them the ride there. They're wearing their next Bredgen's chain and they're wearing their next Bredgen's draws and they're wearing somebody else's thing. And it's not really a big, big team because all the friends know the only reason why this guy is rapping is to impress the little girl them around him. He ain't doing it to fucking build up a career and have a legacy like Bob Marley, look like in Stephen Wonder, kind of like, I don't know, Celine Dion currently, and other great Canadian artists like Anne Murray. Like, y'all motherfuckers keep trying to act and box me in like I'm poor Michael Jackson when I'm black, and y'all keep telling me I'm white. Now I'm gonna see 20 years, 10 years down the road, Google Michael Jackson, they're gonna tell me he's a Caucasian man. All because you accepted whatever they told you you're getting. You're telling me you deserve 1 cent for every stream. To all the artists around the world, do you really think your music that you go out of your way to make for whatever reason you make it for? Because some of y'all motherfuckers rap for money. Let's not get it twisted. You're not doing it because it's passionate. You're not doing it because it's helping anybody else. You're not a De La Soul. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're not digital underground, not a grand poobah. You get me? Like we know exactly where your money's going if you're making any money at that. Now to all my real artists that are getting it in, trying to build their fan base and all that other stuff, hence why I can bring up Loud Army in this, because they're very vocal right now. There are people who want to see your artistry grow. They just can't invest time and money in you due to the inflation of the fucking economy. That's reality. And like I said earlier in this beginning of the season, I said to you people, especially my YouTube people who listen after the fact, they're gonna love this. They're probably already in the comments about it already. I said this already. I'm not giving you my fucking energy. And if I do give you any of my energy, it's a real medicinal amount of time that you're gonna get with that energy. 400 though. So if I'm giving you 60 minutes, or if I'm giving you 2 minutes, or if I'm giving you 30 seconds of the best dick in your life, bitch, at least you know you're getting full energy and I'm not going at it half-assed. Real shit. Okay? Because there's people out there that are more important to me that are dead and gone. And I can't get them back. So how can I allow someone who's alive right now, who I don't really care about, manipulate me and tell me what they're doing for me or what they can do for me is going to work? In all reality, I do my research, and research never stops, kids. Okay? Research never stops. There's never a stopping point with research. Okay? Because time doesn't stop. From the time the first guy decided I'm going to write this down for someone else to remember, researching doesn't stop. So again, when I did my research and I'm looking at shit, I'm starting to realize that my city is comfortable with this goddamn change. That's making me feel, not yet, brother, not yet. What's making me feel like though is that since you guys are so comfortable not making any money, no real money, it's easier to keep the nobody rapper, the nobody singer, the nobody reggae artist, the up and coming comedian, the new actor in the dark till they're like well into their fucking 20s, close to their 30s, and now they're getting these big parts and they're running into big fucking celebrities and they're leveling up where they should have leveled up 10, 15 years ago. Now when you turn around and you look at the friendship between you and your gatekeeper, I question why you even bother keep the gatekeeper around. Why don't you just tell me the gatekeeper's name? Give me the address. Come on. Let's make it easy for everybody to make $1 for a stream compared to one blood clot cent when I could sell a CD with one song on it for $5. Weird. I can sell a CD with 10 songs on it for $5. I could sell a CD with 100 songs on it for $5. But you're going to tell me with gas at almost $3, food going up at the rate I can't even explain right now, 1 penny. All you Canadians right now, you got to be scratching your motherfucking heads, because if you can't even earn 1 penny because our penny don't exist. Man, what do you think these big labels are going to do with you when they're shrinking their company down so they don't have to pay the unnecessary extra employees they have right now because of AI beat making, AI DJing, AI Grammarly? Fucking rappers. Real shit. You rappers acting like I really give a fuck. I don't go to rap battles to hear y'all talk like it's a poetry thing. I hear words matched to a cadence that comes with some sort of rhyme pattern that's unique to you, and you better own the crowd. I don't give a fuck if you want to diss your opponent, but you better own the crowd. That's what a rap battle is about. 80% of you rap battlers I'm now running into, y'all need to beat the battle. Didn't you see Timberland and fucking Swiss Beats give you a versus? Okay, there's your way of doing that type of battle. But where's all my real battle league guys, yo? Where are you guys? The guys that control the crowd. Where's my backpack rappers? Okay, why are these guys all struggling and these people who can barely put two words together are chop topping, talking about hands on their knees, and your 5 and 6 year old daughter and son are dancing to these songs and talking about these people like the celebrities. So you're gonna tell me that motherfucker is getting a fucking penny for their streams, and Snoop Dogg's getting a penny for his streams? Snoop, do you not see where I'm coming from with this shit? Cardi B, please. Do you not see where I'm coming from with this shit? We're in Canada. They took our penny away.
So how do we earn a penny if they took the penny away?
If I was gonna do my mathematics calculations and all that things called accountant, then I would tell you some bed math would have to go down. But
Mm-hmm.
just to do bed math when I can just sit outside at a bus stop and sing and get $1, $2, $5, $6 from certain people at any one of these subway stations. I can go to an open fucking mic, sit outside that open mic and cramp people. When I mean cramp people, I mean, yeah, I don't care that you're here doing a fucking show. I don't care that you're here to DJ a thing. I don't care it's $10 at your door. I'm outside your door having a motherfucking party. Stop me. And one, let's just keep it in all reality. When you're trying to stop me, your party's still going on at the same time. So you leaving your party is not good hosting. So just remember that when you come outside 5 feet outside your doorstep to stop me from partying with the same people who are coming to your party. Because what you don't understand is a party is a party is a party. And only party people understand this. I'm going to say it one more time for y'all people who don't get it. Okay? One more time. A party is a party is a party. So that means I could be having a barbecue, and that barbecue got so big that it went into a house party. The house party got so big that it turned into a block party. The block party got so big that the whole neighborhood said, you know what? We're just going to lock down every weekend this time, every year, so you guys don't do this every day. So when I was having great house parties, barbecues, and meet and greets and all that other type of shit, I never knew I had to do this in the industry. I never knew this. I thought all that shit came natural. You know, Oprah will call you up, talk about come on my TV show. Actually, yo, don't even worry about it. I'm watching everything they're saying. I'm just not replying and saying nothing. Oh, trust me. I got love for everybody who's in the Rasta Samurais fucking and the D2E fam EQ TV fucking Instagram, because that's probably the one place on Instagram I'll say it is what it is. I'll give it love. But if you're on and you're on my YouTube, salute to you. You know I love you, Blue Motherfucker Monday style. Let me get back to this rant. So my question to Rasta is now, being that now everybody who can make a sound can get a penny for their fucking so-called streams or their so-called music, or I'm just gonna call it their so-called noise.
What your question, that they don't need talent anymore? What yes. You made a point. You said Snoop Dogg and Cardi B. So I'm just like saying, like, if they're doing the same thing, so do they need talent to be earning it or what? That's the question.
Well, let's ask some gatekeepers. Anybody want to jump on the live?
That's the question, That's the real question to me.
Blue Motherfucking Monday. Toronto. Let's go to Much Music. Let's go tap on the window and ask some of these gatekeepers, who's the next up-and-coming big star from Toronto? Hey, Vancouver, you do the same thing.
No, the ultimate question is, for me, is that are they going to be earning the same amount even though they don't got the talent? That's what I want to know.
When the government says we're going to give you 1 cent for a stream, anything can be a stream. Anything. You sitting by the water.
You're answering my question.
Yeah. I am answering your question quite fucking clearly. Yes, I am answering the motherfucking question.
Pretty much you're saying, let me just hypothetically speak here now. All right? So pretty much you're saying is that if a kid is a 10-year-old kid gets a TikTok and all of that and gets, viral, right?
Right.
And all of a sudden they come up with some, whatever rap or something and they put it on the thing, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Let me finish it.
Yeah.
And compared to somebody who's well established, right? They just came on. Remember, they just came on. So they're gonna earn the same thing, right?
Give them a Billboard award. You guys fucked up when you made Tekashi 6ix9ine relevant when you said SoundCloud artists are on billboards.
No, I'm just saying if they get popular, right, to a certain extent without the talent,
Sexy Red,
right? Compared to one who been doing their thing and they're on the same thing.
I wanna get high.
So they gonna earn the same thing, right? Let me just want to know. No. Come on. Because that means say anybody could do it.
I'm so fucking tired.
Yo, man, my man's saying pure facts, man. Let me read this, brother. Yeah, man. On the real, the gatekeepers in Canada are fucked up the market. Yeah,
they did.
Right. And then after he says the labels get to negotiate the split, so they get more than 30% of a cent that the independent artists get.
So
yeah, man.
Hey, man, fuck yeah. Yeah. This is what I love about live.
Speaker right now.
That's why I love live.
You know how you were talking about, you were asking if Samurai was asking, well, does the new and upcoming artists get the same pay as the already established legend per se, right? Someone like like Lionel Richie or
yes.
Remember, when you're talking about levels to begin with, so there's levels to different levels to all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen new artists, make a lot of money of, like, say, let's get to the lowest point. Like, I've seen artists, new and upcoming artists, or wannabe artists.
Oh, that's the worst.
Wannabe. I'm gonna go with that one.
Thank you. Thank you. He's referring. That was my segue. Yes.
Wannabe artists. Wannabe artists.
Artists.
They come.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to the Island Boys, right?
Yeah. That's why we live in this bitch.
Like wannabe artists, like such, right?
Facts.
And they come out and they do all this gimmick now because, the new generation, what the advantages that they have is this new edge technology that allows them to not only connect and propel really fast out here and be televised, right? And be mainstream, right?
True.
So that's what they have to their advantage, right? That a lot of these new guys don't have what we have, which is the soul, the essence, the structure, the foundation, the flavors, the pot.
Yeah,
like when you make gumbo.
That's how you made that gumbo. Right?
So these new guys have a lot of access to new technology, and they spend the money, they got a little bit of money together, or they have the means because they come really from good families.
Yes,
and
they're
trying to portray something that they're not. Right? So they got the money to get the startup. They get a good manager managers start
Yep.
negotiations. You know, they get with the program. You know, the
Yep.
TikTok and all
Yes.
this,
Yes.
and all,
Yes. Yes.
and all these emotion manipulations and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And all this fake projection.
Yep.
And so they end up making more money than a already established artist,
Yep.
right? Per se, let's say,
You're right.
let's say, you know, James Brown signed this certain amount of money for a
Yep.
certain amount of deal, right?
Yep.
There could be a possibility that, I'm gonna say it again, someone like Island Boys came,
Yep.
and I'm not saying the Island Boys did this. I'm just saying, I'm just so to name
Oh, we overstand.
to name the worst stuff that I ever seen, right? Right. So you see
That's up there.
So you see these guys, right? And so maybe when James Brown got signed, he got a bag. But when these guys came on the scene,
Yep.
you know, because
Their grind's
they're
different.
doing all crazy kinds of shit, from a song to kids lip locking each other and
Yep.
all these other bullshit, which is what the world is based on, which is controversy, drama, and negativity.
True.
You know what I mean? That's
Very,
what
very
sells.
true.
So you know what? Maybe when James Brown got that bag, it was significant to him. But maybe
Yes.
these kids just made that off TikTok alone in 1 year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That doesn't mean that they James Brown or they got the longevity and the reputation, but it just means that they because of this new edge and everything that they're doing, they were quicker. This new money is a lot faster. Everything's fast paced. You know
True.
what I mean? There's a like you gotta look at it in a bigger picture too. The economy, right? You
Yep.
know,
Exactly.
America is struggling for in their economy, but yet they get to print their own money. So
True.
all these things.
True. Big points. Hold on. Where's my gunshot for that one?
So all these things gotta be distributed, and
Yeah, man.
and you know all that dirty money gotta be
Done
distributed.
no Mary Jane.
And if
Bless
you
up.
and if you want, the bigger picture is, if you want complete control, you're gonna break it down to the music
Yep.
industry. I'm gonna put the gatekeepers to control this shit. Gonna
Yep.
wash down the dirty money and
Yep.
give it to the dummies, which is
Yep.
us, not us, but the rappers
First.
that want to be rappers, that
Don't
want to
wanna
be
be
artists, that
rappers,
want the
yep.
spotlight, fame, and and are willing to kill each other for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
to answer that
Yeah.
question, I went a little too
Facts.
deep in the rabbit hole, but I'm
No,
just
you
saying.
didn't. You're exactly where I need people to understand why I'm upset when I heard what I heard. Because it's not the no-name artist that came to the foyer to come defend music. You're just basically telling me that some program that I have to fucking have on my fucking phone to run some sort of music, compared to me falling in love with a person who plays the violin,
Here, let me tell you.
the person who plays the piano.
Do you remember when you were able to order all kinds of out of the catalogs, all
Yeah.
kinds of CDs for
Yeah.
29 cents?
Yeah, that's when labels were
Right.
relevant.
Hold on, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
the point I'm trying to make is
Yeah.
you were able to order that for 29 cents.
Yes.
And you will get CDs
These.
over CDs over
Yep.
CDs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I remember them times.
And now you're saying that we finally are able to get one fucking
Bless
cent.
Rita. Thank you.
One fucking
Never
cent
stray.
for our
What up?
music. I just want to leave that with you.
Nah, fam. I'm happy, man.
What I thought, right?
I got some real interaction, and this is the shit I love. If y'all don't know who this is the Diamond General Governor.
Respect,
you don't know what it is.
And yo, last but not least, fuck, I forgot what you were saying.
Raw Dog family killed that D2E show.
Shout out to the Raw Dog family.
Don't know, boss.
But
I
yeah,
see you, fam.
but yeah, bro. Like this is what that is.
I see you,
They
love.
make quicker money, and yeah.
Well, put it like this. I'm looking at it as, hey, at the end of the day, the world was supposed to come together in 2020, and they didn't. So now in 2024, I don't have no sympathy for anybody who wants to believe to themselves that they can poof and make it happen.
Amen.
I'm done with that.
you know, let me. You know what? Me and Sammy were talking about yesterday, this morning. We were talking about a couple of ideas of bringing back the roots, and I was telling my wife yesterday. Every time I come to Sammy, I learn, I grow, because everything that surrounds me, starting with him and his family, is like roots. It's like essence. It's blessing, right?
And
so check it out. Hold on. So check it out.
You gotta share that, brother.
So you know how we fix this? You know how we fix this problem? But and this is
the Mary J Music Festival.
You know how we fix this problem?
The Uncle Bean on New Year Gala.
Start selling you CDs like old school, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Go back to that.
Make your own website.
Yeah.
print your CDs or your USB keys
Yep.
and make deluxe editions for everything, and
Yep.
you sell it.
Yeah.
You market at
You market
your
yourself.
price. You know what I'm saying?
I said this to Samurai
Nipsey
too
Hussle,
the
bring
other
it
day.
back.
I said
Bring
it
it back.
yesterday, man. I said the same thing. I said, yo,
That's how you killed the label.
the client, not the customer, you fucking pussies out there who don't understand what I'm talking right now. The client who bought into that feels way more better and fucking way more out there to give it to the world and tell the world about it when they get it from you. From you. 100%. Now, some of you artists need to understand there's a real thing called agoraphobia. Get over it before you even become an artist. Google it. All right. Agoraphobia. I'm not even going to defend the rest.
Agoraphobia. What the heck is that?
I was trying to segue to something else before he asked that question.
You know, I'm the basket here, man. Yo, what the hell is that?
Agoraphobia is for those folks who don't really know. I'm going to keep it in the most plain and simplest form of saying. Agoraphobia is someone who's afraid to leave their fucking house.
Oh, okay. That almost sounds like peril.
Nah, I smoke weed and I get par on it. Sometimes it's a good reason and sometimes it's a bad reason, but it's still something. You having agoraphobia and then claiming that you're an artist shows when you're lip singing over your music.
You know what? Since you brought that up, okay? I'm the devil's advocate here.
You streamers.
Yo, check this out. Since you're an artist, right?
Oh my God.
And you're supposed to be in the public, right?
Right.
So let me ask you this question here now. Why is it that there are certain individuals have their account private who are supposed to be an artist, right? So me not understand that. So when do you perform? When, like, everything private, in the studio or something? Me not understand that. Why are you private? Why are you why are you doing music? Why are you doing anything like that? If you're anything like that, you are in the public eye.
Listen to me, people. I said it just a little bit earlier. You can rewind it a little bit on YouTube. Go back.
Me not done.
I called them wannabes. You heard my friend, the governor himself, say the wannabes. And now you hear Rasta representing Toronto talking about the wannabes.
One more thing. Here's another thing. When you be looking up certain artists, right? Okay? It's just like how you're looking up a movie and stuff like that. It's going to be easy to look up. So choose a name and don't be making it difficult that I have to look it up and shit online. I have to put a certain trick or something. I don't know, man. Get with the program.
Listen, we know you want to stand out. Hire a graphic designer. Especially you fucking guys that want to sit at fucking on the karaoke vibe. Like, I'm so done with you karaoke people. Like, I'm done. I am done. I don't mind karaoke people when they're like, you know, Celine Dion and fucking, you know, Britney Spears and, you know, the guy who says, don't worry and them type of things. Karaoke is great. It's in a vibe. I like the vibe of karaoke. What I don't like is if I pay an artist that I'm listening to your music already. I'm supporting you already. When I have to come and pay at the door, buy a blood clot ticket, and then I'm seeing you literally.
Oh yeah? I'll tell you something worse than that. You want? I'll tell you something worse than that.
Jeez,
okay?
You're not getting applause from me.
You want to hear something worse than that? Yo, don't get me wrong. You know, you could do a cover song and all that, but check this out. Anyhow, me a pay money, seen, to see big time artists, seen. Me no want to see no cover sitting. Me want to hear your blood clot song them what you come out with or the past or something what you got. I don't want to hear something what you never did. No. I no work like that. If me a pay money to see you, me didn't come to see the somebody else what you're singing. You get me?
Oh, I love this energy.
All right. So, yo, that pissed me off. I've been at one or two events like that.
Listen,
I go, what the fuck?
I do not want to take away from the energy, but just to parallel the situation. All right. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a rap rock. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a rap pop.
Yo,
I'm not
check this out.
saying
Check this out.
there
You know
shouldn't
what?
be
You know
a
what?
rap.
Yo, sorry to interrupt you. To rebuttal that back on there. When them run out of music, they run out of music. The DJ when them have, they run out of music. That's why they do cover song. That's what I want to know.
I'm not trying to say you can't karaoke, folks. I'm just saying if you're gonna run around and call yourself an artist and hinder yourself purposely, and really that's what you're doing. You're hindering yourself purposely because you're literally on social media private. What the fuck you doing on social media at all?
Well, yo, get back to the karaoke thing here. See,
but that is my point, though. This is part of exposing you karaoke people. So when you go back and you watch this, you may think I'm talking about you. Oh my God!
Oh, I just lost my train of thought.
No, you did not. You just remembered some really bad performers that you thought were really dope artists. That's what you thought. You thought they could have been entertainers. You thought they could have been contenders. Then you saw them live. And that's why your train of thought was like, I can't go for it. I'm going to leave it alone. Because if it ain't nice, I ain't going to say it. It's Blue Motherfucking Monday. You're here on the D2E podcast. It's a network, folks, based out of that, EQTV sound studio. All right, folks. And we got a bunch of other fucking correspondents on this fucking level. And I'm telling you right now, Blue Motherfucking Monday, I wanted to bring Voluptuous today. I really, really did. But did anybody see the weather yesterday? No. Did anybody really take a gander at the weather? I burnt 2 spliffs in the morning, okay? I burned my 7 o'clock in the morning spliff and I burned my 10:30 spliff, see? And I watched from the north to the south, from east to west, some extremely weird weather shit that I can't understand. Okay, so let me explain it to y'all so I could clarify with y'all. If y'all can see this beautiful green thing behind me here, we're just going to say where the Regent Park sign is. If y'all can see that Regent Park sign, that there would be the nice, clear, beautiful, what we will call, we'll just say Woodbridge at the moment in Vaughan. Okay, that was it, right? And where I was, I saw the ugly, ugly snow, okay? And the ugly, ugly hail, the clouds shift in such degrees of ugliness that I could literally turn this way and say, damn, I want to cry because it's so sad. And then look over here and be like, holy shit, why is it so pretty over there? And then literally in 45 minutes, it switched. And then Markham was all sunny and beautiful. Okay. Now that would be closer to the mirror for y'all folks. But yeah. And then it rotated down to the lower east side of Kingston side there, Kingston Road side there. And that ugly, ugly cloud ended up over in Port Vaughan Woodbridge area. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Mind you, I'm telling you, from like 7 to 10, I was outside and I watched sunny, clear day, trip, cloudy, snowy weather. Wondering why the snow didn't stay on the ground because it was still fucking cold. The sun got up at 1 o'clock. My old ass wanted to take a nap. I didn't. I'm sorry. Some of y'all saw me doing my TikTok thing. Shout out to Stone Giants on that one. I'm having so much fun with the record labels. Yeah, you got me TikToking. Can you believe this shit, Toronto? Like, yo, don't worry. Watching them old people see me on this shit, they're gonna really get. No, I do not have a TikTok. I see that coming. So fuck y'all. My nieces is on TikTok. My nephews is on TikTok. I got a couple of people who promote their businesses that they run and operate on TikTok. But myself now, I can't have a TikTok. I have a TikTok with me and my family and shit. Do like a family TikTok shit, like something like that. I gotta stand out different from the rest of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all seem like robots to me. And then y'all want to vote people in and then complain when they don't do shit. I've been to so many freedom marches watching some of you spoiled ass giving everything all your motherfucking life people look me in my face and ask me, what can we do to change? That's why you didn't hear the gunshots. Let's just be real. So I'll give slaps to those same people because there was a few individuals in those piles of people that had Take Action Canada type mind. Okay. So I rate that 100%. In the overall, yeah, I may not like govs. I'm not pro gov no more. It ain't my fault. Like I said, these guys were in power when the fucking world was at its fucking shrink, when we had our shrink. Because I look at it like when World War One and World War II happened, those are shrinks. When the Gulf War happened, those are shrinks. But I wasn't old enough to do anything about it. And I didn't have kids on the fucking planet to worry about. Right? Then I had my shrink moment with the rest of y'all motherfuckers. And then I realized slowly but surely there's way more fucking robots out there than human beings. Because I thought I could believe some of you scientifical people, but then you got me believing the sky's blue. I'm just saying. Y'all want me to believe that 1 + 1 is 2, but then you still want to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck you people. Okay? At the end of the day, you people who go to work to pay the bills to some corporation, you people, I'm not going to worry when you're screaming for your life when some hungry person comes to your door and doesn't give a fuck. I won't. Because in my world, Wakanda forever, our leaders wouldn't put you in that position. Now, I don't know about what's been going on in North America, but I need some people to understand that North America is a small little fucking dot on this thing called a fucking planet. All right? So that goes to everybody who's gone through the educational system just like myself. If you know your math and you respect math, then you can't live a lie no more. Break the matrix, tell the truth. Okay? Get over yourself. All right? Toronto needs its own Hollywood not because there's a Hollywood, but just because we need actual place for our own talent to want to stay in our fucking country. I don't know. Jim Carrey got a star on the Hollow Walk of Fame, right? And then there's a bag of other fucking Canadian people before him. A lot of Canadian people before him. Some of the greatest athletes have to pay homage to the fucking sport we invented. But we're not getting paid for none of that, are we? When I see the Olympic basketball time come around, I feel like the Leafs just won a fucking Stanley Cup. It's Christmas morning. I'm getting some head and some coffee. Dark roast, if you don't mind. But y'all don't get a Blue Motherfucking Monday like you used to. When I used to just rant and y'all couldn't see my face. I didn't have the excuse of being in the entertainment business in Toronto and watching a lot of you gatekeepers get away with fucking murder and hinder a lot of talented people. I'm not going to sit here and look at SoCan and say that you guys ain't doing your shit, but I'm going to need y'all to tell the world right off the hop that once you sign to SoCan, you can't sign to a label. And especially since labels have been obsolete for the last 25 fucking years, SoCan, y'all should have stepped up a long time ago. A long time ago. It's like the CFL sitting there with the same teams every fucking year after they just watched America print money. You know the rules to make an NHL team? I'm going to Google it just for y'all dumb people and then read it out on a fucking Blue Motherfucking Monday. Just so y'all know you don't need no money to start an NHL team. The rules ain't changed. Same corporate motherfuckers that tell you, hey, Timmy's, we're starting a hockey program. Oh, Timmy's, we're doing a soccer program. He just wants a charity write-off. I'm sorry, at some point in time, the old man died and people who run the fucking company don't care. Y'all tell me, they care. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. Oh, yeah, roll up to win, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can tell me what the fuck you want, but how many parents right now are paying for equipment, paying for the bus trip, paying and hoping for the government to give them a tax write-off? Man, I just look at it like this, family. This rant right now is 41. All right? It ain't really 41 in my mind. It's just 41 for the episode, see? And when I need people to overstand, hey, Boss Squad, you know what I'm talking about. I see you. Don't watch nothing, man. For everybody who tunes in after the fact, I appreciate you. As Six Dots Vice President, I want to see different. If you ask me about who should be running the current system and the economics right now, I'll answer the question based on who the fuck you think you are, not who the fuck I think I'm giving energy to. Because nobody's getting my energy. If you're not my grandbabies and my kids and my aunt and my mother and my grandmother, there's a lot of other people I could bring up to. But like I said, my energy is not being given no more. I'm done with that. You can have my time, but trust me on it. My time, when it comes to those things that I don't care about, I'll leave it to the people who fucking know me before I started showing my face. Like straight. Shout out to the people who understand what's going on in the world right now. Okay? Shout out to you people. All right? Shout out. All my core blue motherfucking Monday. This is so irregular for y'all. Me being so calm. I know. Don't worry. There's a couple videos I think should be dropping just in a couple hours on the YouTube. I'm starting this Rumble shit now. Because eventually I know what's gonna happen. I see you. You don't like Damon Dash. You don't like 50 Cent. You don't like certain people. You know what I'm saying? I see you. I see you. I see you. Just read it out loud, man. Just read it out loud. She's a correspondent. You should already just read that out loud. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop this. I see you, boss. I see you, boss. I see you, Rita.
They talking about you on here.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Dude. Here, let me help you. Let me help you. Just to show my tech man. I'm not slipping over here, folks.
Right.
I see what's going on.
Okay, then.
I see what's going on.
I don't have to see nothing.
I thought that's what you were doing. I thought. Okay, listen. Back to my point, people. The weather's all fucked up. We know people control it. There's no if and and on that. Here's my question now. You're getting a 1 cent for your blood clot now. Do you think you're getting the 1 cent because you're valued 1 cent, or are you getting it because you're really putting in that work? I want to leave that as the main tone. Period. Period. I want that to be the main tone because I want a lot of you gatekeepers who know my little face. We're like, oh, I remember he was sitting in the little corner there playing the little boy in the little picture here. I know all you gatekeepers don't remember that I was that kid. Y'all remember, oh shit, he did this? Nah, me don't want to be around that youth. But him, I did that. Nah, me don't want to be around that youth. But guess what? The barbecue is giving back to the kids. Okay? The Mary Jane Music Festival gives back to the artists in the industry, the foundation. You get it? You get it? It's just that simple. I've been giving back. So the way I'm looking at it, I'm not asking nobody to do more than me, but at least match my energy. Because you could play with my time and you'll eventually see what happens with that. And we'll go forward, set forth, folks. It's a blue motherfucking Monday.
It's been a
a real blue motherfucking Monday. Shout out to Valentino for tapping in. One of those folks. Shout out to Kevin Ontario for tapping in. He's one of those folks. Shout out to the governor for tapping in. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris Cuban for tapping in. Shout out to Shay Grant for tapping in. Vanessa for tapping in. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate all y'all because y'all tapped in at very great moments in my life. I'm glad. I am so glad that I see foundation. You know what I mean? Shout out to Uncle Kev too and Malcolm from Master Moon Rise. Shout out to freaking, oh my goodness, 100 Mile who tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rebel and Rita who tapped in also. Like, yo, I'm looking forward to see where Blue Motherfucking Monday goes, yo. I'm looking at Tiff like you guys have maybe 4 years more left in my city. And then you guys are going to go to Vancouver. Okay? Because y'all gatekeeping, I can't get to the main people because they don't even live in my country.
Well, we're going to be wrapping it up on the IG just now. Man. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is with
Straight
the
up.
IG. It is what it is with the
Yeah,
IG.
man. Thank you for
You know what I mean?
everybody for
Everybody who did
coming
step into the
on.
IG,
You
yo,
done know.
shout out to that, yo.
You
Like real
done know,
talk. Thanks
man.
for thanks for tapping in. For real, for real,
sure.
for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Please
Yes, never
subscribe.
stray. You need to come through, yo.
Yeah, man. Don't know, man. Don't know. Please subscribe to all the channels. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Straight up.
It's a Blue
CMA
Motherfucking Monday.
Entertainment ATV.
Yeah, we
You
eating
done
TVs
know
out here.
EQTV Down to Earth Podcast.
The network, baby.
You done know, people, if it's all about the show. This message nationwide. You done know. Yeah, man, you heard it here first from the Rastafari. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I prove this message nationwide.
Yeah, loving life.